Okay, so this is the garden. Today is June 1st, and I have been away on a 4-day camping trip, so I haven't done anything. I haven't even fertilized yet. But these are the Caribbean peppers, starting to get a little height on them. I've even seen a few flowers on them, so that looks good. My volunteer tomatoes all look really good. The lettuces over here are starting to get bigger. They look pretty good. The spinach completely died out, so we won't be having any spinach there. But there is a little eggplant down here. See how cute and little it is? It's starting to get its purple stripes. And this looks pretty good. I mean, I don't know, something's been nibbling on it a little bit, but it looks mostly good. And then over here, eggplants. Doing well. They're getting a little bit bigger. And over here, look how tall the cucumbers are getting all of a sudden. They're just bolting up into this tree now. I just kind of help them get a good spot in the tree. Look how tall this one is over here. It's just decided to really take off and climb the tree, which I'm excited about. There's lots of little babies. Let me see if I can get a good view of the little babies at the base of these flowers. Very cute. And then look at my peppers over here. As you can see, it's changing colors. It's supposed to turn shades of berry, so looking good so far. It's actually been a little bit chewed on here, but I'm going to do some soap or something to get rid of the insects. And my bell peppers are coming along very nicely. Jalapeno peppers putting on lots of flowers. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 right offhand. So we should have some good jalapeno peppers. Chili peppers, while I was gone, got chewed up pretty good by something, but it's still got plenty of chilies on it, and they're turning orange. I don't know if you can tell. So that means they'll probably be turning red soon. And the sweet banana peppers that are down here, they look really good. They've bolted up about 3.5 inches. And so have the marigolds. Look how ginormous these are. Let me step back so you can see them compared to the peppers. Okay, over here and there are peppers. These here and here are marigolds, and they're huge. I didn't really realize that the variety I got so tall, or maybe I'm doing something wrong, or maybe the fertilizer's too close to them and they're just being huge because of the fertilizer. But whatever the case is, they're huge. I'm thinking about moving them, removing them, maybe planting them in the ditch around the thing. Who knows? We'll figure it out. And then this plant that, okay, this plant has been just pathetic the entire time we've been out here. And right after I came back, I noticed it had sprouted all these new leaves up and everything. I was really excited because it was looking awful. And I had just gone and bought a plant to replace it because it had looked so awful. I thought it was just never going to do anything. And now that I have a plant to replace it, it looks fine. Figures, right? Look how pretty the flowers are. Lots of flowers on my zucchinis. Lots of little babies. You can see the babies down here at the base of these flowers. Lots of flowers on this big guy. This guy looks awesome. Once again, blossom end rot on the zucchini. But lots of little babies down there. Lots of good-sized babies down there that'll probably do something. Garlic is actually looking a little bit brown at the ends. I don't know if that's normal, but it is. Onions looking pretty good. Lettuces, I'm going to harvest a bunch of lettuce today, seeing as how they're bolting. So I'm going to harvest a bunch of lettuce and take it to my mom's house today. And tomatoes. Look at these things. Beautiful, aren't they? There's 1, 2, 3 tomatoes on this baby that weren't there last week. This one got chewed up bad. I don't know what attacked it, but I mean, it's ugly. And then the ones right next to it, nothing. So I don't know what happened to that one. This one has put on a lot of foliage since I trimmed it back the other day, and I'm pretty impressed. Even this little guy's put on a couple inches. So these are looking really good. Look how tall that one is. I would say it's about 2.5 feet tall. And it looks amazing. As a matter of fact, I've got tomatoes on that one. Just a second. Let me show you my tomatoes. I've got 3 of them down here. 1, 2, 3. They're all about golf ball size. But this is looking awesome. Actually, I've got 4 because I see one right there too. So there's 4 there, and there's 3 over there, and then I know there's 2 over on another plant. So these tomatoes are finally starting to do their thing. That's exciting. All of them look really good except for this one, which, let me see if I can show you the damage. All the leaves have been completely eaten off, just leaving the stems. Anybody know what this is? Because I would pay good money to kill the little pest that's doing the damage. And then over through the gates we have my herbs. Herbs look good. Oak has gotten huge. Mint, basil is coming back. This is going to seed, which I'm going to allow because I'm too lazy to do anything about it right now. Lemon balm doing good. My chamomile just died. I don't know what happened. We had a real hot spell, so I guess it just gave up. Okay, so this is the red twig dogwood, or twigwood dogwood as my son calls it, and looks good. It's about 3 feet tall now. Very bushy considering it came as a twig in a box. It's got nice. These are my nice big dinner plate hibiscus. They're beautiful. I think I have Lady Baltimore's. And here is my other tomato plant. I need to stake it. I haven't yet, but it's got a couple tomatoes down here that look good. This is Juliet tomatoes. And then it's a little bit windy out, so this one's kind of fallen over on its side, but that actually gives me a really good view of the squashes. You see these little babies? 1, 2, there's 3, there's 4. See all those babies? This is amazing. This is the early prolific straight-necked yellow squash, and I have 7 of these. This one, the first one is the biggest, but these others are following pretty closely. You can see how much bigger they've gotten compared to where they started, where you could barely see they were down there. See the babies? A couple of them down there, 1, 2, 3 that I can see. So these are the ones that will produce first. The zucchini over in the backyard, they did this last year too, where they produced little zucchinis and then they would get blossom and rot and die. And then a few weeks after the yellow squash had been producing, all of a sudden every one of them started doing great, so I'm not worried about those doing that. And these here are the other 3 zucchinis, all looking very healthy and very happy. Some babies down there, all of them very large. Look at these 3 brutes compared to the smaller yellow squash counterparts. And these things will get huge. They'll get probably this much wider and come out to maybe here when they're done. I mean, and they get tall too. They'll get like about like this tall up with a fence. Last year they were so huge, and I had planted them really close together because I didn't realize how big they'd get. So I had like one here, one here, one here, and they were so big. And they're prickly. So, and I didn't fertilize them or nothing last year. They were just gargantuan. Alright, see here, and now they go all the way to the top, and look how much farther over the top they already are. I don't know what I'll do about that. Maybe nothing. Who knows?